Yan. Okay, so hello. Pasensya na yung video kahapon, walang sound, no? So okay, no? Pero today, we're going to discuss math. Last two lessons na natin, no? Starting today until next week, last two na. So malapit tayo tapos. Good job for making it this far, no? Sige. Today, we're going to discuss mga polynomial functions, no? Teka lang, ha? Let me present. Here we go. Present na. Here we go. So, hello. Ayun. Welcome ulit sa ating session today. Today, we're going to discuss mga functions. Functions tayo sa math. Based from your course outline, you've got an idea na kung paano, no? Pero today, we're going to focus on more on sa polynomial functions and graphing, no? Graphing, lalo na yung graphing. Because tingin ko, yes, you know how to solve yung mga polynomial equations, inequalities, yung mga quadratic equations, ganon. Kaya lang, ang di natin na-try ay paano mag-graph, no? Madali lang yan. I'll show you in a while. Okay? Sige. Today, I hope na ready kayo mag-visualize, no? Yun lang naman yung pinaka-important at skill today. And I believe that it's not going to be so hard naman today. Sige, let me just fix yung aking resolution para mas malinaw ako. Okay, so here we go. Functions. So, basic terms or definitions in case na nalimutan nyo na. So, unang-una, ano yung relation, no? A set of ordered pairs x, y, such that each x value, there corresponds at least one y value, no? Our diagram here shows it, no? Yung 3 corresponds to 0, 2, 4, 6. Tawag doon relation. Not necessarily a function. Bakit? Kasi, ang isang function ay such that for each x value, there corresponds 1 y value, no? 1 y value. Okay? 1 y value lang. Tapos 1-to-1 function, kasi 'di ba sa x sa function, pwedeng ganito. Example, saan yung marker ko? Tsaka yung eraser. Ito. Example. Example, meron tayong, teka ha? Meron tayong quadratic function. Example, ganyan, no? Pwedeng more than 2x values correspond to 1y value. Merong ganon, no? Merong ganon. Example, ito, negative 1, 1, tsaka 1, 1. For example, ganyan. Function pa rin yan. Pero, two different x values correspond to 1y value. Pero ang 1-to-1 function, as shown here, unique lang parate, no? Unique. It's strictly unique. Strictly unique, no? Unique value of y for each value of x. Domain and range. The domain of a function is the set of all possible values of x for the given relation or function. Example, dito, sa function natin na ito yung domain, no? A, B, C, D. Then it corresponds to the range, possible values of y for a given relation or function. Ngayon, let's go on to operations of functions. Sige nga, ito. So, pag nag-evaluate ng functions, have you heard of yung notation na f of x? Narinig nyo na ba yun, ever? Yes or no? Before I continue, narinig nyo na ba yun? Yes, okay, sige, that's good. So, pag f of x, sinasubstitute natin yung value na nasa loob nito sa x. Diba? Yun lang yun. Yun na ibig sabihin yan. So, in short, pag hanapin natin yung f of 3, substitute 3 lang sa bawat isa, no? Teka. Substitute 3 lang sa bawat isa. So, example, 3 times 3 squared, 27, minus 2 times 3, 21, plus 4, 25. Oh, next. F of x equals 1 plus x over 2x minus 1. F of 3, 1 plus 3 over 2 times 3 minus 1 equals 4/5. Oh, by the way, we're going to try ulit yung approach na ginawa natin last time for sequences. May problem set na tayo at the end of this one. Pero today, it's not a problem set. Ang tawag sa kanya, skill builder, no? Skill builder. Pang-practice lang na skills, no? Sige, wait lang, ha? Next, ito, pwede rin na expression ang i-substitute natin. F of x squared plus 1. Paano gawin yan? Magsa-substitute tayo ng x dito, x squared plus 1 dito, no? Sige, let's look at the board, how to do that. Oh, I hope you remember your algebra naman. Tinuro naman na dapat sa inyo to. Yung pag-expand, tsaka ng mga terms, no? Sige, sabihin natin, oh, f of x equals to 3x squared plus, ano nakasulat dito? 3x squared minus 2x plus 4. Ang f of x squared plus 1 equals 3 times x squared plus 1 squared minus 2 times x squared plus 1 plus 4. Yan. So, substitute natin yung x squared plus 1 doon sa equation. So, pag in-expand natin, simplifying, ito makukuha natin. Yan. Yan. Yan ang f of x squared plus 1. Tapos balik tayo. Ano pa yung isa? 1 plus x over 2x minus 1. Sige, try ulit natin yan. F of x squared plus 1 equals to 1 plus x squared plus 1 over 2 times x squared plus 1 minus 1. Oh, 2 plus x squared over 2x squared plus 1. Yan, yun lang. Okay? Sige. Ngayon, operations and functions. I'm not sure if naturo na to sa inyo. Pero sige, let's try. Okay, given two functions, f of x and g of x, the following can be deduced. No? Straightforward lang to. Kumbaga, pagbasa dito, f of x plus g of x, no? Or f plus g of x. Pag meron tayong dalawang function, simple lang, add lang natin, no? Pag minus, minus. Yun lang. Pag multiply, multiply. Pag divide, divide. As in literally divide, no? Where g of x is not equal to 0. Okay? Ay, merong nagtanong. Naturo na yan? Okay, sige. Bibilisan ko na yung recap. Okay, that's good. At least, you know na. O sige, dire-diretsuhin ko na, no? If naturo na pala to sa inyo. Okay? Sige, sige. F plus g of x. So, skip ko na kasi naturo na pala sa inyo eh. Kala ko kasi hindi. Pero sa grade 9 kasi tinuturo ulit, no? Sige, daanan ko lang ng onte, no? Sige, sabihin nyo na sa akin pag naturo na, no? Sa mga susunod. Para I know if how to pace my lesson. Thank you for telling me. Saves time. So, f plus g of x ng x squared plus 1 over 2x squared plus 1 and also x minus 2. Add lang, x squared plus 1 over 2x squared plus 1 plus x minus 2 Tapos, simplify as needed, no? Kaya na bahala. Naturo na pala. Next, f over g of x, square root of x cubed minus x squared minus 5x minus 3. Oh, diretsuhin ko na, ha? Tas kung ano man yun nandito. Okay? Sige, that's good. Buti pala naturo na sa inyo. Okay, next. Ito, naturo na yan. Naturo na ba to? Or hindi pa? Naturo na rin. Okay, that's good. Sige. Oh, substitute one function into the other. So, example, find g of f of x. No? Find g of x of x. So, ang g of f of x, x squared. Diba? X squared. So, substitute natin yung x plus 1 doon. So, ito ay x squared plus 1. Ay, x plus 1 squared, no? So, it is equal to x squared plus 2x plus 1. Oh, f of g of 2. Substitute 2 dito. So, magiging 4. Tapos, substitute mo yung 4 dito. So, 5. f of g of 1. So, sige. G of 1 equals 1. Tapos, substitute yung 1 dito. F of 1 equals 2. Then, substitute ulit yung 2 dito. So, dapat 3 ang lalabas dyan. Okay? So, alam natin na mga function, they pass the vertical line test. No? They pass the vertical line test. Ayan, so as seen here, quadratic function ito kasi vertical line test, dapat isa lang yung intersection ng kahit anong vertical line na i-drawing natin. Y equals x cubed. Function siya kasi isa lang yung nadaanan ng vertical line. Ito rin. Ito, hindi sila function. Bakit? Kasi it crosses 2 points sa graph, no? So, pag ganon, hindi siya function. Ito, circle, na-discuss natin to dati. And yung parabola, pero in terms of x naman. So, add and even functions. Ito, naturo na to. Alam ko, hindi pa eh. Tama ba? Hindi pa, no? Hindi pa. Okay, sige, ito. Let's go. A function is even if f of negative x equals f of x. These are symmetric with respect to the y-axis. You'll see what I mean later. Example, we have this, no? Tingnan lang kayo sa PowerPoint for the example. I'm going to switch sa board. Consider f of x equals to 3x to the 6 minus 2x to the 4th plus 4x squared plus 2. Oh, substitute f of negative x. No? Substitute f of negative x. So, ganun din. Minus 2. Yan. So, it becomes like this. So, pareho lang, di ba? Pareho lang. No? Pareho lang. There we go. Oh, so, even function siya kasi f of x equals f of negative x, no? Sige, next. G of x. G of x equals to absolute value of x plus 2. G of negative x equals to negative x plus 2. Absolute value function, naturo na sa inyo dati, hindi pa. I'm sure hindi pa, no? Tama ba? Naturo na rin? Talaga? Okay, that's good. Sige, madali lang pala yung ituturo ko sa inyo today. Sige, pag may time tayo, we'll try to go to the next one na, no? Okay, sige. So may absolute value of x plus 2. Pareho lang, no? G of x equals g of negative x. Pag ganon, even function siya. Add function naman siya if f of negative x equals negative f of x. Symmetric ito with respect to the add function if f of negative x equals negative f of x. Itong mga function na to ay symmetric with respect to the origin. So, sabihin yan. Game, ha? So, look at the board na lang ulit. F of x equals to 2x to the fifth minus 4x cubed plus 5x. G of x equals 1 over x. F of negative x equals negative 2x to the fifth plus 4x cubed minus 5x. Diba? Kasi pag substitute natin yung negative x, may ganito siya. Ano napansin nyo? Meron siyang negative, no? Meron siyang negative. Ito, diba? F of x equals negative f of negative x. So, add function. Next, g of x. Ito. Negative, no? Add function. Okay, what do I mean by the symmetry, no? Look at these graphs, no? Look at these graphs. Ito, symmetric with respect to the y-axis, di ba? Even, ito, symmetric with respect to the origin. Kumbaga, pagdating niya sa kabila, na-flip siya, no? Na-flip siya. Para bang mirror image siya, no? Add function, pag ganon. Ito rin, ganito rin yon. This one, absolute value function is an even function kasi symmetric siya with respect to the sige, I hope you're looking sa PowerPoint. Okay, sige, balikan ko lang na onte, no? So sabi ko nga kanina, pag nag-divide ka or kinomay symmetry, ito, symmetric with respect to the y-axis, di ba? Ito, symmetric with respect to the origin kasi para nag-flip siya, no? Nag-flip lang siya. Pag ganon, add function siya. Next, absolute value function. Ito, ganon din. Symmetric with respect to the y-axis. So, even to, ito, symmetric with respect to the origin. Kasi nag-flip lang yung image niya. Di ba? Add function. Next, ito, looking at the y-axis, walang symmetry. Looking at the origin, parang di naman siya na-flip. Neither. Merong neither na tinatawag, okay? Sabihin, hindi siya odd, hindi siya even. Ito, symmetric with respect to the y-axis. So, even siya. Ito, last one. Ganun din. Symmetric with respect to the origin siya. Kasi, parang finlip lang, di ba? Parang finlip lang. So, add function siya pag ganyan. Ito, di ba? Symmetric with respect to the y-axis. So, even function siya. Ayun. Yun lang siya, no? Ngayon, linear functions. Okay, naturo na rin to sa inyo, pero sige, para lang may refresher tayo. Kasi sa mga natin, sa grade 9, pag-graph kayo ng marami, no? So, linear function has the form f of x equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Okay, before I continue, yung domain at range ba naturo na sa inyo? Or hindi pa? Pagkuha ng domain at range. Or yung terms na naturo na rin. Okay, sige. At least mamaya, masasagutan nyo yung mga papasagutin ko sa inyo. Okay, sige. Find the following from the given function o domain. Siyempre, from the graph, it extends infinitely in both directions sa x-axis. So, all real numbers, no? All real numbers. Yung range, ganun din. Extends from all y, no? So, all real numbers. Intercepts, x-intercept, negative 1.5 from the graph. Y-intercept, 3. F of negative 1 is 1. Graph the following linear function. Sige, let's go. Bibilisan ko lang, no? Ilang minutes na tayo? 19 minutes pa lang. Okay. Graph the following function, no? Sige, let's try. F of x equals to 2 times x minus 5 plus 3. So, Hindi ako particular para nag-graph. Ang importante lang sa akin, dinilabel ko yung mga important points. Example, ito. Y-intercept. Ay, sorry. Wrong. Never mind. Y-intercept, 0. If x equals 0, y equals negative 7. Pag x-intercept, y, di ba, ano siya? Set this equal to 0. Lang. Okay, what's the domain? All real. What's the range? All real. What are the intercepts? Negative 7, y-intercept. 7 over 2, x-intercept. F of negative 1. Substitute lang natin. 2 times negative 1 minus 5 plus 3 equals to negative 9. No, negative 9. Okay? Sige. Ayan, that's how it looks like. Quadratic function. Yung pag-graph ng quadratic equation, naturo na sa inyo yun? Hindi pa. Yung pag-graph ng quadratic equation, hindi pa? Okay, sige. This is where we'll start, no? Okay, game. Sige, ito medyo babagalan ko na. Quadratic function has the form f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c, where a, b, c are elements of real numbers and a is not equal to 0. Kasi pag a is equal to 0, magiging linear siya. Naturo naman na sa inyo quadratic equation. So, its graph is called a parabola. So, pag may nakita kayong payo na parang, sige, you'll see later, magiging parabola siya, no? It opens up, sabihin pabukas sa taas yung concavity niya or yung u niya pataas kapag a is greater than 0 or positive. Pag naman negative yung a, faces down, no? Inverted siya. Ngayon, sige, before we go into that, ito yung unang step, no? For graphing ng mga quadratic function, important na you complete the square. Ginawa na natin ito noon na nating meeting. Pero sige, let's convert this into a form na madali natin mag-graph. Paano yon? Diba? Yan. Yan siya, diba? Completing the square. A times x squared plus b over ax plus b squared over 4a squared. Kasi b over 2a squared. Tapos, bawasan natin yung dinagdag natin. Minus a times b squared over 4a squared plus c. So, ang tawag sa form na to ng quadratic equation is the vertex form. Vertex form ng quadratic function. Bakit siya vertex form? Kasi, kung ano man yung nasa loob nito, tas ito, yun yung vertex ng quadratic function natin. Okay, ano yung vertex, no? Baka lang merong dinakaalam sa inyo. Yung vertex form is, example, 1, 2. Yun yung vertex, no? Yun yung vertex. Lowest or highest point, no? Paano pag ganyan yung graph? Lowest or highest point ng quadratic function depending on where it is facing. Example, Ito, don't be intimidated by this, no? Example, meron akong quadratic function na x squared plus 5x plus 6. Kunin ko raw yung vertex niya. O sige, complete the square ko, ha? Diretsuhin ko na. Yan, ang vertex nito ay ito tsaka ito. Negative 5 over 2, negative 1/4. Yung parang sa ano guys, nalala nyo paano tayo kumukuha na center sa circle? Halos ganun lang din, no? Equate this to 0, tapos ito yung y-coordinate of vertex. Ito yung x-coordinate, ito yung y-coordinate. Sige, tapos there's one more term. Ito, example, I'll draw another graph, no? Example, ito. Ito raw, sabihin natin 3, negative 3. Ito, this line here, na drawing ko na that is called the axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry siya. Okay? Sige. Okay, man. Ngayon, I'm going to teach you this. Find the following from the given function. Let's examine yung function, ha? Ito yung function. Domain, range, intercepts, vertex. Sige. Let's look at the graph, no? Kasi marami tayong makuha sa graph. Okay, domain. Domain, dahil alam naman natin nag-extend to both directions real numbers. Range, look. Diba? From here, pababa lang yung mga value niya. Yun lang. Yun na yung range niya. Diba? Kaya tayo may graph. It shows us the behavior of our graph, no? Ito na yung range niya. Ano to? What's this? Erase law na ink, ha? This one is 1. This one, kasi every 2 yung every 2 yung 1, no? So, 1, 1. Vertex, 1, 1. Intercept, ano to? This one is 0.75. Yeah, 0.75 yung y-intercept. X-intercepts, let's look at this. Negative 1 and 3, no? Negative 1 and 3. Max value, ito. 1. Minimum value, look ha. Di ba pag ganun, pababa yung minimum value. So, none, no minimum value. Kasi infinite siya, no? Infinite siya. Okay, before I move on, nakukuha ba yung technique? Nakukuha naman. Before I move on. Okay, sige. Yan, pasabi na lang please if merong ginakakuha. Thank you. Okay. Next. Ito naman. Graph the following function. Okay, ito na. Paano tayo mag-graph nito? Sige. Tatlo lang parati, no? Tatlo lang parati yung kinukuha natin. Look at this, no? Kahit walang graphing paper, kayang-kaya to. Kasi sa long test, di naman pinapag-graph sa graphing paper most of the time. Sige, game. F of x. Kaya ako to tinuturo sa inyo, kahit wala na to sa grade 9. Kasi we need the foundations, no? Before we go with the real thing. Convert to vertex form. Diretsuhin ko na. X squared minus 7 over 2 minus 7 over 4 squared. No? Tapos, add natin yung kulang. Minus 2 times 49 over 16 plus 3. Tama ba? 98. 9 over... Yes, yan. So, from here, we have our vertex, no? 7 over 4, 25 over 8. Next. Oh, okay. Steps number 1, vertex number 2, y int number 3, x int. Yan parate, no? So, vertex 7 over 4, 25 over 8, y int. Substitute x equals 0, so magiging 3. X-intercept, factor out. Kasi, di ba, solve equal to 0, di ba? So, factor out natin. Ang mangyayari, it's 2x minus 1, tsaka x minus 3. Di ba? Yun yung makakuha natin. Tapos, yun na. Ang x-intercepts natin, 1/2 and 3. Now, to form the graph, ganito lang. Vertex, lagay natin yung vertex. 7 over 4, 25 over 8, y-intercept 3, Teka. Ba't ganon? Teka guys, ha? Okay, sorry. Mali ako ng vertex, guys. Dapat negative pala, no? Kasi negative to. Negative. Negative. Yan, dapat pala dito. Intercept, 1/2 and 3. Markahan yan. Lapit ko lang, ha. Y-intercept 3. Yun na. Graph. Sensya na, no? If pangit yung drawing. Pero yan. Something like that. Ganun na yung pag-graph, no? Domain niya is all real numbers. Range niya is from the vertex pataas, di ba? Y is greater than or equal to negative 25 over 8. Max value, wala. Minimum value. Ito. Negative 25 over 8. Paano po nakuha yung y int? Okay, sorry. Paano nakuha yung y-intercept? Di ba? Ang y-intercept, ang definition is value of the function when x equals 0, di ba? When x equals 0. So, substitute ko lang yung x equals 0 dito sa taas. Yun lang. Substitute ko yung x equals 0. Makakuha ko y equals 3. Yun na. Okay? Sige. Okay na? Sige. Ngayon, let's go. Ayun ha, pag may tanong, please ask lang, no? Absolute value function. It's okay, we'll have that chance to try all of this mamaya. Tingnan ko na ilang minutes na tayo. 33 minutes. Okay. Absolute value function has the form like this, no? A times x minus h plus k, where a is not equal to 0. The graph forms the shape of a V. Parang quadratic function, pag a is greater than 0, pataas siya. Pag opens down, kapag negative siya, no? In vertex is the same, no? Kung ano man yung nasa loob nito, equate to 0, that is the x-coordinate of your vertex. Tapos ito yung k. Yun yung y-coordinate ng vertex. Axis of symmetry is also x equals h. So, sige, given this one, find the following domain. Domain extends infinitely from left to right, so all real numbers. Range, ano yung vertex natin? Negative 3, negative 5, di ba? Teka, okay. Negative 3, negative 5. So pataas lang. Everything greater than or equal to negative 5. Yun yung range, no? Intercepts. X-intercepts, negative 5.5, tsaka negative 0.5. Vertex is this one. Max value. Y-intercept, 1. Max value, wala. Kasi pataas siya ng pataas, so meron lang tayo minimum value, which is negative 5. Ito, graph natin to. Sige, ganun pa rin. Find x-intercepts, find y-intercept, find the vertex, no? Sige, let's start. Pag-solve ng absolute value equation, naturo na yun sa inyo. Hello. Okay, sige. Here. Ito ka-crash course tayo. So we can't stay too long. Okay. Pero alam natin, na absolute value, it's always positive, no? Yun ang hindi natin kakalimutan. Okay, pero sige, let's start. Vertex, 1, 1. So, ito lang siya. 1, 1. Next. X-int. Sige, y-intercept muna. Y-intercept. X equals 0. 1/2 times negative 1 plus 1 equals to 1/2, no? Yun yung y-intercept natin. 3. X-intercept. 1/2 times x minus 1 plus 1 equals 0. 1/2 times x minus 1 equals negative 1. Okay. Negative yung sagot. Negative yung sagot dito. Diba? Negative yung sagot dyan. Pag negative yung nasa kabila, wala na agad sagot. Kasi ang absolute value, parating positive yung sagot. Ito kasi naging negative yung sagot, di ba? So, walang possible x for this. Okay. Sana ituro sa inyo to sa bridging program, no? It's an important skill kasi we can't focus too much on this. So, sige, if we're going to graph this, ganito lang siya. Wala tayo x-int. Pwede yun, no? Pwede yun. Parang sa quadratic equation, no? Pag walang roots, real roots, yung, yung quadratic equation natin, edi wala siyang x-intercept. Okay, sige, let's see, graph. 1, 1. Vertex. Tapos, y-intercept is 1/2. Teka, mali na naman to. Sorry. Guys, patawad na. Absolute value is 1. Dapat times 1. So, dapat 3 over 2 to. 3 over 2. Tapos, reflect lang sa kabila. Let's look at the board, Ayan. Di kumpleto yung graph na binigay ko sa inyo. Pero yan, that's how it looks like dapat. Near to what I've drawn. Okay, sige. You won't focus on this too much. Kasi I think naman, i-ano to sa inyo sa bridging program nyo. Okay. Graphical transformation. Have you heard yung term na nag-shift yung graph to the left or to the right? Narinig yun na ba yun ever? Parang example, yung line na to is shifted 2 units to the right. Then, uh, then 2 units upward. Narinig nyo na ba yung galon? You don't... Fourth quarter discussion. Shucks. Okay. So, sana i-discuss sa inyo sa dredging program. Okay, kasi important yan ngayon. Kasi, itong graphical transformation, it's the core, no? Hanggang grade 12 kayo, meron kayong ganito. Okay? O, sige. Shucks, ang dami. Never mind this one, no? Pero, just look at my examples. Example, ito given the graph below of this function, find the equation of the function for the following cases. The graph is moved 2 units to the left. No, sige, let's look at our Nag-stop yung camera ko. Wait lang Wait. Hello? Ayan. Okay, sige. Okay, sige. Let's look, Okay, so, ganito. Umihinto camera ko. Wait lang, Ito. Okay. Yan, much better. Okay, sige. Let's see, Ano sabi sa atin? The equation, ito raw. Yung 1 to 3. Yung 4, hindi masyado importante. Never mind yung 4. Yung 1 to 3 muna. Okay, so for transformation, focus on the vertex. So, ano ba yung vertex natin? Negative 3, negative 5. Ito, drawing ko yun dito, I'm sure your teacher can teach it way better. Pero sige, let's have a crash course. Okay. The graph is moved 2 units to the left. So, drawing ko lang to, yan. The graph is moved 2 units to the left. So, lahat ng mga points sa graph ko, I move it 2 units to the left. Pero let's focus on the vertex, no? Kung negative 3, negative 5 siya, moving it 2 units to the left is, nandito na siya. So, negative 5, 5 na yung bagong coordinates ng vertex. Diba? Tapos, draw the graph ulit. Yun na. So that's how transformation works. You move all points 2 units to the left. So paano yun? O what's our new equation? -5, -5 as vertex. So new equation is 2 times x plus 5 minus 5. So ang ginawa natin, pag nag-move yung to the graph, pag nag-move yung graph to the left, plus 2 units, di ba? Plus 2 units to. Yan, madali lang tandaan. X plus 5 minus 5. Tapos, itong graph daw na to, minove siya 4 units upward. Oh, let's move all points to the upward. Ito raw, minove upward, no? Oh. 4 units. Oh, ito lang gagalaw ko yung vertex na lang, para madali. -1. Diba? New vertex, -5, -1. So, dahil 4 units upward, plus 4. So, 2 times x plus 5 minus 1. Minus 1 siya. Next, inverted. In-invert daw to. Okay, di ba? Ano napansin nyo kanina? Pag ginawa ko raw negative to, naging inverted na agad yung graph. So, yun ang gagawin ko. Ayan na. Yan lang. Let's check if correct ako, ha. Oh, sabi na naman inverted eh. Ayun na. Pero, ay joke. Double check ko to guys. I'm going to get back on this sa next meeting. Ano ibig sabihin pag invert yung graph? Kasi dalawa ibig sabihin yan eh. Look it's either, eto, di ba? Ito yung graph natin kanina. Ganun lang. I'll make it face the other way. Or, I'm not sure if I have to reflect it across the x-axis. Magiging ganito. Hindi ako sure. I'm going to get back on this, no? Next time. Oh, ito naman. Quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. Look, Oh, ito, di ba? Given the function, modify the function such that the graph will move 2 units up. Tapos, modify the function such that the graph will move 3 units to the left or right ba after. Sige, let's see, Oh. Balik ulit tayo dito. Ano sabi sa una? Modify the function such that it will move 2 units up. So, ganun lang din. Vertex, 0, 0, di ba? So, I have to move the whole function up by 2. So, yung new vertex natin is 0, 2. Di ba? So, new function equals to x squared plus 2. Yun lang. Pag taas, add ka ng 2. Next, modify the new function such that the graph will move 3 units to the left. 3 units to the left. So, sige, 3 units to the left. Oh, 3 units to the left daw. So, pag to the left, pag ganito, di ba? So, ano yung bagong vertex? -3, 2. Yan na, this is our new graph. Okay, move 3 units to the left, making the equation from the vertex, we have this. Yan na. Kasi yung vertex ito ay -3, 2. Okay? So yun, for transforming functions, always refer to the vertex. Before I move on, nakukuha ba yung discuss natin for the past 10 minutes? Nakukuha ba? Before I move on? Okay, sige. Bakit po plus 3 sa number 2? Okay, sige. Balikan natin ulit 3 units to the left, di ba? 3 units to the left. Kung titignan natin to, Mike, di ba, from here, yan, di ba? Nandito na tayo. Tapos, move 3 units to the left. So, ano yung bagong vertex? Negative 3, 2. Di ba? So, kailangan kong baguhin yung equation such that yung vertex ko ay negative 3, 2. So, ano yung compromise natin? Plus 3, tsaka plus 2. Bakit? Ano yung vertex dito if we get it? Negative 3, 2. Diba? So, I'm just simply basing this from here. Okay? So, just to recap, pag-translate a function up or down, mag-add ka ng 2. Ay mag-add ka sa hindi x, di ba? Mag-add ka sa hindi x. No? Tapos if you're going to shift it to the left or to the right, mag-add ka dito sa x. Mag-add or subtract ka dito sa x. Okay? Sige. Before we move on, okay na? Sige, I give you a 2-minute break. Ako rin, I need a 2-minute break. Wait lang Take 2-minute break. Okay, sige. Go. Let's go back. Okay. Ito, yung polynomial function. Naturo na ba sa inyo to dati? I mean, nakita ko sa curriculum nyo dati, meron kayong, sa exam nyo, you're solving polynomial equations na raw. So, naturo na ba sa inyo tong polynomials dati? Pero hindi function, okay, sige. At least, kahit paano, marunong kayo mag-solve. Okay, yes, we can save lots of time. Okay? Polynomial function in one variable is a function of the form. Huwag kayong ma-intimidate dito, Basta lang yan. Example, x to the 5th plus x to the 4th plus x cubed plus x squared plus 1. As long as gano'n yung function mo, Polynomial yon. Basta more than 2. More than 2 yung degree. Iba nga, ito. Ang tawag dyan ay coefficient. Coefficient ang tawag dyan. N is greater than or equal to 0 is an integer. Integral exponents, no? Integer yung exponents. Tas x yung variable. Tas pag yung a sub n, ito, ang tawag dito is the leading coefficient. Tas ito, ang tawag dyan ay degree. Example, ang polynomial ko, x cubed plus 2x plus 1, ang degree ng polynomial ko is 3. Kumbaga, yung degree is the highest exponent of the polynomial. Okay? Theorems or polynomial functions. Ito, naturo na ba to sa inyo last year? Remainder theorem. Or hindi pa? Nope. Okay, sige. Then, thanks for answering all of the time. Okay. Oh, when a polynomial p of x is divided by x minus... Okay, before we continue, nakapag-factor na ba kayo ng... Oo, dapat nakapag-factor na kayo. Sige. Okay, let's continue. When a polynomial p of x is divided by a binomial x minus a, then the remainder is p of a. What does this mean? Oh, example, determine the remainder when this one is divided by this. So may shortcut yan, guys, no? Example, yan, di ba? We have this polynomial divided by this. So yung remainder, when you divide this by this one, is just, f of 3. Yun lang, f of 3. F of 3 equals 27 minus 36 minus 5. So, negative 14. 27 minus 36 minus 5. Mali ito, negative 14 to. Kumbaga, di ba? Equate to 0, equate this to 0. Tapos, i-substitute to dito. Di ba? Okay, tapos ito naman isa, x plus 2, remainder when f of x is divided by x plus 2, is just f of negative 2, which is equal to negative 29. Okay? Sige. I hope straightforward lang yun sa inyo. Ngayon, let's go on to the factor theorem. Oh, kapag pag-remainder, from here, from the remainder theorem, di ba magre-remainder theorem tayo? Pag nakuha natin doon, 0 yung sagot, pag 0 yung remainder, ibig sabihin, factor yung binomial ng polynomial. Okay, sige, let's see Oh, show that this polynomial is divisible by this polynomial. Oh, game. Di ba? Ang x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals x minus 3 times x minus 2. As you would do with the regular numbers, di ba, itetest mo kung lahat ng factors, kung yung lahat ng factors ng polynomial mo ay kung lahat, di ba, example, kumuha tayo ng factors of a number, di ba, tinetest natin kung divisible yung number na yon by its factors, no? Parang ganito lang din. Ito, this one is a polynomial made of 2 factors. So for this polynomial to be divisible by this, kailangan divisible ba siya by each of these 2 factors. So, check natin. P of 3. Di ba? Substitute x equals 3 dito. So, 2 times 3 to the 4th minus 11 times 3 cubed plus 14 times 3 squared plus 9 times 3 minus 18. Pag kinuha may sagot dyan, 0 lalabas. Ito namang x equals 2. Substitute ko rin dito. 2 times 2 to the 4th minus 11 times 8 plus 14 times 4 plus 18 minus 18. Pag kinuha natin yung remainder theorem from that, lalabas 0. So, pag parehong 0 to, yung dalawang factors nito, okay na. Ibig sabihin, our polynomial is divisible by x squared minus 5x plus 6. No? Yun. Fundamental theorem of... Okay, before I continue, na-gets ba yung logic behind the remainder and factor theorem? Magka-partner kasi yun. Nakuha ba? Okay, sige. Yan ha, sabihin nyo na sa akin pag hindi. Malapit tayo mag-skill builder. Next. Polynomial of degree n has exactly n roots, no? Kumbaga, example, x to the 5th minus 5. Kahit alam mong isa lang yung makukuha mo doon, in reality, 5 yung roots nun. Hanggang 5 lang. Okay? X to the 6th minus 7. Alam nating by intuition, halos dalawa lang yung makukuha natin, di ba? Kasi plus minus square, or basta, pag sinolve natin, dalawa lang makukuha natin. Pero, in reality, 6 yung roots nun, guys. 6 yun, ha? So, yun. Basta, kung ano yung degree ng polynomial, yun din yung bilang kung ilan yung roots niya. Or kung ilang, yung roots pala, definition is ilan yung values para maging 0. Values para maging 0 yung roots, no? Yun yung ibig sabihin ng roots, no? Values para maging 0 yung function. Ito na. Next, ito yung next kong tanong sa inyo. Naturo ba sa inyo dati yung Descartes rule of signs? Or di nyo na maalala? Yan, may tanong sa chat. Guys, let me repeat lang, no? Naturo na ba sa inyo yung Descartes rule of signs dati or hindi pa? Parang hindi. Okay, sige. Let's continue. Game, ha? Rational zeros or rational roots theorem. Let's skip this, no? Basta, by simpler definition, the possible zeros of a polynomial are these: possible factors of q, possible factors of p, possible factors of q. So, example, ang ginagawa nitong rational roots theorem, 'di ba pag nagfa-factor out ka ng polynomial or yung mga trinomial, ganon, yung mga x cube, x to the fourth, 'di ba tinetest mo kung okay ba tong factor na to, di-divide ko pa isa-isa. Pero kasi ito, it can help us speeden our process. What do I mean? Rational zeros theorem. Example, una-una, identify P and Q. So, yung P is this one, no? Yung Q is this one. So, rational roots theorem, sinasabi lang na, look ha. Ayan. So, P equals 10, Q equals 2. Next, pair up factors of P and Q. Ano yung possible factors of 10? 1, 2, 5, and 10. Ano yung possible factors of 2? 1 and 2. Tapos divide natin yung factors of P, which is 10, by the factors of 2. Yun lang yung pwede natin, ito lang yung itatry natin i-divide dito para madali mag-factor, no? Okay. So, yung mga possible rational zeros are plus minus. Parating plus minus, guys, no? Parating plus minus. Pag-divide, parating plus minus. Okay, so paano gagawin? 10 divided by 1, 5 divided by 1, 2 divided by 1, 1 divided by 1. So, ito yung apat na yun. Next, divided by 2 naman. 10 divided by 2, nandito na yan, so wala na. 5 divided by 2, wala pa dyan, so ito siya. 2 divided by 2, nandito na siya. 1, di ba? 1 divided by 2, plus minus 1/2, no? as yung Descartes' rule of signs. Technique para malaman natin kung ilan yung positive or negative real roots na nasa polynomial natin. So sige, ito example. I'll go straight to the para madaling intindihin. Number of real positive and real negative roots of this one. So, titingnan natin. Alternate, di ba? Positive to negative, negative to positive. Skip kasi positive to positive. Positive to negative, negative to positive. 4 possible sign changes. No? So, this number is the maximum possible number of positive zeros. Okay? Maximum yon, no? Maximum. Pero, ito guys, number of real negative roots naman. Gagawin natin, substitute negative x dito sa f of x natin, tapos ito yung makakuha natin. Tapos, bilangin natin kung saan nag-alternate, no? Hindi nag-alternate dito, hindi nag-alternate dito. Ito lang, negative to positive. Diyan lang. So, we only have a maximum possible one negative root for our polynomial. Tapos, di ba guys, nakita nyo kanina na maximum positive zeros is 4. Pero, pwede rin siyang minus 2, tas minus 2 ulit. 4, 2, or 0. Okay? Bakit? Kasi yung possible roots lang to, possible roots. Kaya lang kasi, baka yung iba mong possible roots ay complex. Yung may I. Ibig sabihin nun. Okay? Tapos, ano yung importansya nito? You'll see later, no? As conjugate theorems, ano yung sabihin nito? A zero of a square root or complex number always comes in pairs. So, example guys. Yung, ito, pag finactor out mo to, you will find na ito yung isang root or zero. No? Tapos, syempre, by the conjugate theorem, alam natin dapat ito ay root din ito, ay zero din ito. No? Tandaan nyo yun, ha? Next. Tapos, example, ito, itong complicated expression na to is a zero of this one. Then, this one must also be part of it. Kumbaga, yung may square root, opposite niya, pareho silang roots dito. Pairwise, no? Ito naman, yung roots dito, di ba, positive. Ito, negative. Silang dalawa, roots sila nito. Okay, before I continue, naturo ba yung may I sa inyo sa quadratic equation? Pag nagsusolve, parang kapag negative yung nasa loob ng square root, I yun nilalagay. Naturo ba yun sa inyo? Okay, yan. At least you know what I mean. Okay, sige. I'm sure na medyo maggulo yung kanina, pero don't worry, I will demonstrate in a while. Okay? Kasi importante yon for graphing, no? I'll show you later how to use yung mga theorems na yon. Kasi ito na, graphing polynomial functions. Ito na, malapit na tayo sa ating skill builder. Sige na, wag na natin ito gawin. Okay, never mind this. Okay. Yan, skip na nga natin to. Skip natin yan. Okay, how do you graph any kind of function, guys? Okay, I will demonstrate. Unang-una, alam nyo ba yung fishball method? Naturo ba yun sa inyo? I'm not sure if naturo na yun sa inyo. Naturo ba yun sa inyo? Fishball method. Hindi. Naku po, patay tayo. Okay, di ba nag-inequalities kayo dati? Ano yung tinuro sa inyo dati? Ano ba? Nakapag-inequalities na ba kayo dati? Walang name. O sige. Okay, sige. Tingnan nyo, I'll demonstrate, ha. Sige, so let's examine the behavior. Basta, sige, listen to me, ha. O, game. Ito. Itong una-una. Naka-factor out siya para madaling matandaan. So, same process pa rin, no? Identify the behaviors, pero before doing that, let's examine yung mga madadaling i-graph. Ano yun? Yung mga, di ba, let's look at this. F of x equals x squared minus 1 times x plus 2. Yan, di ba? Factor out. Di ba? Equal to 0. So, ang x-intercept natin, 1, negative 1, negative 2. Y-intercept natin, substitute x equals 0. 0 minus 1, 0 plus 2. Negative 2. So, kapag nag-drawing ako ng graph, dapat I should expect something like this. Okay, guys. How many, 'di ba, ang pag nagpo-polynomial tayo, 'di ba most of the time ganyan? Pag cubic yung function, ganyan, no? Ang tawag dito, turning point. So, given dito, 'di ba ang degree nito, degree or kapag in-expand natin 'to, magiging cubic yung equation natin, 'di ba? So, I'm expecting 2 turning points. Kumbaga, sure ako, our graph will look something like this. Okay? Sige. Next, fishball method. Ito yung sinasabi ko. Examine the behavior sa left and right side ng graph. So, look sabihin nyo sa akin pag ginawa niya na to. Ginawa niyo na yan? Or hindi pa? Ayan. Nagawa niyo na to? Nagawa niyo na to? Okay. Salamat. So, hindi ako mahirapan sa inyo. Okay. Game ipa-fast track ko ng konti. Ang tawag kasi dyan, guys, anong tawag sa inyo? I'm just interested. Ano tawag sa inyo? Sign chart? Corny naman ng mga teacher nyo. Ang tawag sa amin, fishball. Kasi mukha siya fishball eh. Kasi di ba, lalagyan mo siya ng ganyan. Ng 0, di ba? Lalagyan mo siya ng ganyan pag 0. Mukha raw siyang fishball. Kaya fishball method yung tawag. Yun yung tawag ng mga, ng mga older teacher, ng mga mas senior na teacher, no? Sige. Tuloy ko, Sign chart. Sige, gawa tayo sign chart. Negative, 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 negative. Positive, 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 di ba? Negative, positive, negative, positive, 0. Okay. So, what does this tell us? What does this tell us, guys? Game, Ay, sorry. Mali ako ng ginawang graph. Okay. Before negative 2 raw, before negative 2, negative. So, alam nating, nandito yung graph na yan. Okay? Alam nating pataas siya mula dito. Alam nating coming siya from the bottom. No? Alam natin yun. Kasi, from negative 2 to negative 1, positive yung value, di ba? So, dapat nasa taas yung graph. Baba ulit. Kasi, dito sa negative 1 to 1, alam nating negative yung graph. Tapos, negative 2. Tapos, what else? After 1, positive na ulit, di ba? Yung buong expression. So, dapat umakyat ulit siya. Yan. This is the graph. Yan na kasimple. Nakuha nyo? Or hindi? Nakuha. More example. Sige, more example. Sige, game. Tapos meron din ako papatry sa inyo. Okay? Oh, itong next one. G of x equals... Okay, tara. Gets yung logic ko? So, wala lang. Di ba, easy lang. Ang daming steps. Pero, actually, you just need to think. Yun lang yung key. Yun lang yung key dito. Okay? Sige, 45 minutes pa naman. Oh, ito. F of x equals 2 minus x minus 3, x plus 1, x minus 1. Oh. Ayan. Oh. First steps. X int 2, 3, negative 1, 1. Kasi dapat equal to 0, diba? So, yun lang. Kinuha ko lang. Next, y int. Oh, substitute x equals 0. 2 times negative 3 times 1 times negative 1. 6. Ilan yung graph? Ilan yung ano natin? Ilan yung ano natin? Ano tawag dito? Okay. Ano to? Diba? Pag multiply natin to lahat, ina-expect natin to the fourth. To the fourth yung expression natin, diba? So, we are expecting a graph, something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're expecting something like this, no? Kasi, ilan yung turning point? 3. Diba? Kasi 4 yung degree. So, yung maximum number of loops or turning points na mayroon sa graph ay minus 1, which is 3. Okay? Always remember that. Also, one more thing. You expect na 4 times siya magkakross sa graph, no? Number of times na magkakross ang isang graph sa x-axis is the degree, no? Maximum number of times is the degree. Okay? Oh, we're expecting something like that. Okay, sige. Fishball method. 2 minus x. Sige, okay lang yan. X minus 3. X plus 1. X minus 1. Negative 1. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 0, 0, 0, 0. Oh. Plus, 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 minus, minus. Minus, 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 plus. Minus, plus, 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 plus. Minus, minus, plus, plus, plus. Getting the answer, it's negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. We have our graph. Game graph natin. Oh. Kailangan ko itong burahin, guys, Kailangan ko itong burahin. Pakitandaan na lang. Kasi hindi kasya, eh. Okay? Ayan, tandaan niyo yan. Oh. Markahan ko lahat. Negative 1. 1, 2, 3. Y-intercept, 6. Yan na. Oh. Diba this one is negative 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Before negative 1, negative siya. Dapat coming down siya. Next, from between negative 1 to 1, ayun, positive siya. Op. Kaya lang kasi, from 1 to 2, negative na siya. So, kailangan ko itong pababain. Oh, kaya na from 2 to 3, kailangan positive. So, kailangan ko siya paakyatin ulit. From 3 and above, kailangan negative siya. So, kailangan ko siya pababain. Yan na yung graph. Yung height dito, it's okay. Not that particular, no? Yung important parati is the intercepts, no? Yung parati important sa graph. Nakuha? Okay. Ba't po sa 2 minus x na una yung plus? Oh, sige. Oh, game balikan natin yung sign chart natin. Pero ito yung graph, okay? Pag ganyan. Kung gusto nyo i-graph sa Desmos, go lang, try nyo. Dali, halos ganito yung shape. Oh, bakit daw 2 minus x to? Bakit daw positive? Okay, sige, balik tayo. Ito, tinuro na to sa inyo. So, dapat pati yun naturo sa inyo. Wait lang, Oh, ba't daw ganon? Oh, sige, try natin, no? Try natin. Mag-substitute tayo ng value before 2. Try natin, Oh, sabihin natin x equals 0. Ano lalabas? Positive, di ba? O sabihin natin x equals negative 1. Dito, dito sa 2 minus x. Ano lalabas? Positive, di ba? Ano pag negative 2? Ano lalabas? Positive pa rin, di ba? Kaya positive to. O sige, pag mas malaki sa 2 yung nilagay natin. Oh, anong mangyayari? Example, itong 3, lagyan natin yung 3. Ano lalabas? Negative, di ba? Pag 4, negative din. Kaya baliktad. Nakuha? Ayun. Ingat. Midstream ba tayo? Malamang magpa-homework ako sa inyo. Sorry Okay, sige. Oh, kasi masyadong marami to and it's our last 2 meetings sa math, no? Teka guys. Okay, sige. Let's go. Ito, last na to. Last 2. O, sige Ito, mga special cases kasi to. Kasi, baka magpagawa sa inyo ng ganyan. Haba, di ba? Okay, sige, let's do the 2 of that. Ako na lang muna, no? Listen lang. O, game. Yan. Factor out ko muna para mahanap ko na yung mga 0, y-intercept, and so on. Bilis pala Ayan y-intercept. Substitute x equals 0, no? Substitute x equals 0. 0, negative 3, negative 2, 0. Oh, y-intercept is 0, obviously. X-intercept, 0, negative 2, 3. Okay? Dahil to the fourth yan, we are expecting something like this. Pero let's wait, no? Something like that, no? Pero let's see. Let's actually see, no? Game. Oh. X. Oh, X minus 3, X plus 2. Negative 2, 0, 3. Oh. Positive, negative, negative, positive. Op! Ayun, nakakaiba, no? Sige, let's see. Wait lang guys ha, double check ko lang yung sagot ha. Kasi ako sure eh. Okay. So, alam nyo naman yun, no? Sige, kasi pinaghiwalay ko lang naman. No? Akala ko kasi hindi nyo alam yun, no? Sige, gawin natin x squared, no? Kasi mas madali yun. Kasi I thought na hindi pa naturo sa inyo yan, no? Sige. Game. Palitan natin. Pareho lang naman lalabas, no? Pinaghiwalay ko lang kasi. No? X squared. Positive, 0, negative 2, 3. Yan. Still the same, di ba? Okay. Game. Ayun, tama pala ako. Sige, let's go ha. Let's look. Graph. Tingnan natin yung graph. Okay. X-intercept, 0, negative 2, 3. Negative 2, 0, 3. Y-intercept, 0. Okay na. Before negative 2, positive. Kasi yung susunod, yan lang yung susunod, negative na, di ba? So, kailangan bumaba. Akyat siya. Kasi kailangan niya makarating sa 0. Kaya lang, ano pala, negative pa rin yung susunod. Tapos, positive na. So, pwede na siya magtuloy-tuloy. Nakuha. Kakaiba, di ba? Nakuha. Kung bakit naging ganon. Di ba dati parang tinutuloy-tuloy natin. Ngayon, hindi na. Kasi kailangan niya mag-negative ulit eh. Nakuha yung part na yon. Okay. Sige. Sige, tara. Exercise tayo. Try natin ha. Let's just try. I'll give you 10 minutes. Try nyo nga yung pangalawa. Factor out nyo. I want you to show me its factored form. Tapos, I want you to try graphing. Try lang naman. Let's see ha. I'll give you 10 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes. Sige, let's go. Pag meron kayong tanong kung tama yung pagkaka-factor nyo, please ask me. Okay lang naman. Okay. Paano ba yung pag-factor? Kailangan nating, ano, teka lang sorry. Okay, game. Okay, paano raw yung... Okay, guys. Sige, demonstrate ko Factor out natin. This is what I mean pag factor out. Pag factor out, gusto ko lahat nung sa pag factor out, look kailangan maging ganito. Kita nyo? Dapat parang ganyan, no? As in, factor out completely. Kailangan maging binomial lahat. Pero sige, I'll teach you na. O, ito na yung ito na yung application ng Descartes' rule of signs and so on. Ganito lang yan. Look kasi you're not, I'll be honest, you're not going sa right track lahat kayo. Pero tama yung pagkaka-factor nyo. It's not the right, it's not the right one to use for this kind of situation. Okay, game lahat sila divisible by 5, di ba? Yun lang muna tatanggalin ko. ito na. Rational zeros theorem. 10 tsaka 1. Di ba? So, yung possible factors ng 10 ay 1, 2, 5, and 10 lang. Ang possible factors nito ay 1 and ay 1 lang, no? So, ito na. Ito yun lang yung mga itatry ko. Plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 5, plus minus 10. Tapos gagamit ako ng remainder theorem, no? Gagamit ako ng remainder theorem. Para malaman ko kung ano yung una kong i-factor out o kung possible ba siyang i-factor out by binomials, no? Sige, try ko. P of 1. Ibig sabihin, tinatry ko kung ang x minus 1 ba ay factor nito. Nakapag-long division na ba kayo ever sa school? Yes or no? Yung nag-divide ng mga... Yes, okay, sige, Yan, para malaman ko kung ano yung ilo-long division ko. Para pag divide ko, walang remainder. P of 1. Substitute ko dito, substitute ko dito. 1 minus 4 plus 1 plus 10 minus 4 minus 10. No. Not equal to 0. Next. P of negative 1. Negative 1 minus 4 minus 1 plus 10 plus 4 minus 10. No, hindi pa rin. Ano ba to? Hindi pa rin. Negative 5, negative 6. Hindi pa rin. Kara. Okay, next. P of 2. 2 to the 5th minus 4 times 2 to the 4th plus 2 cubed plus 10 minus 4 times 2 minus 10. Minus 64 plus 8 plus 40 minus 8 minus 10. Hindi pa rin. Negative 32, negative 24. Hindi pa rin. Teka lang guys Can you give me a moment? Wait lang wait lang. Parang guys 2 minutes. Parang mali yung binigay ko sa inyo. Wait lang Okay. Oh, try ulit natin to ha. Oh. Dapat daw. Okay. Ayun, thanks for telling me. Yan, may nakakuha ng 2. Sige, go lang. Solve lang kayo. Ako rin, nagsisolve pa ako eh. Sige, go lang. Try nyo lang, no? I will, I will, I will finish in a while. Teka ha? Sige, tama yan. Dapat may 2 eh. Hindi ko siya makita. Teka lang guys ha. Pasensya na. Hindi gumagana yung tinuro ko sa inyo kanina. Ayan! Good job! Good job! Tama yung pagkaka-factor mo, Mike. Ang galing. Good job. Teka, kailangan mapakita sa inyo na pwede yung ginagawa ko eh. Wait lang ha. Dali lang. Give me 1 minute. Pero tama yan. Good job, Mike. Send mo nga sa GC. Send mo nga sa GC. Para you can start graphing. Okay? Send mo sa GC yan. Okay guys, si Mike, meron na siyang nakuha, no? Yan, that's the formula, no? Ngayon, drawing na kayo ng graph. Drawing na kayo ng graph based on that. Sige, try nyo nga. Tatry ko lang to ulit, ha? Alam ko na kung saan ako nagkamali. Sige, go. Graph nyo muna. Graph nyo muna yan. Ito pala. Sus. Okay, sige. See, I'll give 5 minutes for you to try to graph. Hinanap ko na yung mali ko kanina. No? Sige. That's what I mean by factor out. Nakita yung ginawa ni Mike. Ganyan. Ganyan ka-simplified, no? O sige, let me interrupt you for a while, no? So sige, continue factoring this out, no? Sige, mali pala ako kanina pag-simplify. Dapat 8 lang yun nandyan. So, ang rational zeros, plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 4, plus minus 8. Kumbaga, di ba? Factors ito, 1, 2, 4, and 8 lang. Di ba? Yun yung factors niya. Oh. So, yun yung pwede ko itry, no? Mag-remainder theorem ako. Start ulit ako with P of 1. Oh, 1 minus 4 plus 1 plus 10 minus 4 minus 8. Di siya 0, di ba? Hindi, no? Sige. Ito naman isa. Negative 1. Negative 1 minus 4 minus 1 plus 10 minus 4 minus 8. Oh, solving. Ayan, 0 na siya. So, x plus 1 is a factor. Next, try ko na i-divide ngayon. Hindi kasi ako fan of synthetic division, no? Try susunod. Oh, try ulit ako. Same pa rin, no? Oh, x plus 1 ulit. Try ko, ha. Negative 1 minus 5 plus 6 minus 4 minus 8. 1 plus 5. Yan, 0 ulit. So, pwede. Oh, ganun ulit, no? Pero sige, tignan ko muna yung graph niyo, no? Yan, tama yan. Good job. Yan, good job. Tama. Galing. Ay, wait lang. Ay, yes, tama pala yan. Good job, good job. Galing, galing. Sige, at least nakuha niyo yung pag-graph. Sketch nyo how. Okay, tama yung mga nagpadra sa akin. Good job. Oh, tuloy ko, ha. Nag-factor out pa rin ako. Diba? What's next? Try ulit natin yung negative 1. Negative 1 minus 6 minus 12 minus 8. Bawal. So, try ko naman yung 2. 8 minus 24 plus 24 minus 8. Bawal. Dapat plus pala to. Naalala ko na kung bakit. Yan, plus yan. Yan. So, dapat, ay, wait. Wrong. Minus pala to. Ay! Oh. Diba, if we simplify, 0 na naman. So, gumagana siya. So, x minus 2. Oh, divide. X squared minus 4x plus 4. X minus 2 squared. Yan. Ito. That's how you use your rational zeros, and basta try lang ng try, no? Try lang siya. It's just a trial and error. Yung rational zeros, no? Okay. Sige. Nakuha nyo naman yung pag-graph. Tama naman yon. Good job. Sige. Ilang minutes na lang ba tayo? 7 minutes. Okay. Oh. Sige guys. Tutrain ko kayo, ha? Sige, let's graph naman. Diba ito yung nakuha natin? Ito. X plus 1 squared tsaka x minus 2 cube. Negative 1, 2 minus plus minus plus. Ay, sorry, plus din to. No? Dapat minus minus plus. So, drawing the graph, diba, ang x-intercept natin is negative 1 and 2. Y-intercept natin, negative 40. Ayan, drawing, dapat ganito. Good job sa mga nakakuha. Okay. Sige. Let's try one more, guys. Try nyo kayo mag-factor, ha. Game, ha. Last na to for today. Sandali lang. Hindi na natin nagawa yung skill builder. Sige. Ano lang. I just post an optional na lang siya, no? Post ko na mamaya kung anong items si gusto kong masagutan nyo. Teka lang. Okay guys, ito try nyo to. Graph the following function. Graph the following function. Ayan, paki-graph. Let's see. Ayan. I'll give you 5 minutes. That's last na yan for today. Sige, last 10. I'll just have a CR break. Ayun, mamaya I'm going to upload a skill builder, no? Ayun, optional yun kung gusto yung gawin. The next week, we're going to discuss the other types of functions. Last na yun. Last lesson na natin yun for this, for this program next week. Sa Monday, tayo? Physics tayo. Last physics lesson na natin yun. And so Tuesday, last statistics lesson. Ay, bawal pala kayo na Tuesday. Sige. Ano kaya yun? Sige, next time, sabihin ko kayo na schedule, no? Sabihan ko kayo na schedule. Teka, let's see check natin. Tama yung sa'yo, Mike. Good job. Yung sa'yo, Julian. Sige, I'll discuss na lang, no? Sige na, guys. Sa 5 minutes is up. Thanks for submitting sa mga nag-submit. Okay, ganito lang siya. Sige, factor out muna natin. 2 times x cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6. Technique ko P of 1. Possible ba? 1 minus 2 minus 5 plus 6. 0. It's a factor. So, factor out ko, x minus 1. Divide ko, I'll get x squared minus x. Check ko x squared. X cubed minus x squared, negative x squared. Minus 6. 2 times x minus 1 times x minus 3 times x plus 2. Yan yun yung factor out form yan. So, we just have to get the information we need. Y-intercept, 2 times negative 1 times negative 3 times 2 is 12. X-intercepts, 1, 3, negative 2. Drawing the graph should look like this. Kasi, pag nag-drawing tayo ng sign table, less than negative 2, negative, tapos magiging positive, tapos negative ulit, tapos positive. Yan na. Okay. I hope nakuha nyo. Ayun lang. Next week, hindi na natin ito babalikan. We'll be focusing on the fewer types of functions na. Okay, sige. Yun lang guys. Maraming salamat. Bye-bye.